He doesn't understand why he has to paint. He only knows that if he paints well, he gets a full meal. If he refuses to paint or does it poorly, an immediate, brutal beating awaits him. Every single stroke we see the elephant make on the canvas is actually what he endured through repeated beatings and immense pain. And this 4-year-old baby elephant is named Jazz. Having only recently learned to paint, he clumsily grips the paintbrush with his trunk. And on this tiny canvas, he paints stroke by stroke. He doesn't deliberately cater to human preferences by painting those vibrant flowers and magnificent landscapes. Instead, relying on his memory, he draws the towering tree he saw as a calf. An elephant's memory is notoriously excellent in the animal kingdom. Whether it's life-saving waterholes in the dry season, or things that happened when they were just born, they can etch them deeply into their hearts. And what he wants to paint right now is a scene from his childhood memory, where he often enjoyed the shade under the tree with his mother. Right after that, with utmost earnestness, he begins to outline his mother's silhouette next to the tree. When he was little, he always felt his mother's broad body was so tall and magnificent, an unshakable pillar that would forever shield him from everything. Yet now, he can only use a paintbrush to pour out his longing for her. After finishing his mother's tail, which he used to love holding with his trunk, he stands right next to her side and begins sketching himself. He remembers that since his birth, no matter how mischievous he was, his forgiving mother would always stay by his side with doting love. Under this very tree, she patiently taught him survival skills. In nature, elephant herds are matriarchal families, and they have one of the longest nursing periods. Mother elephants care for their calves for up to 16 years, until the young elephants are fully grown and independent. On the canvas, both of them raise their long trunks high into the air, as if straining to reach beyond the frame, to touch the free, boundless sky over the savanna in his memories. Following the images in his mind, he begins adding leaves one by one to the bare tree beside them. Though he doesn't understand composition or color schemes, let alone whether this makes logical sense, he knows one thing: if the leaves are a bit denser and the canopy is a bit larger, then his mother will have more cool shade to shelter her. Not only that, after pausing to think for a moment, he begins to spread a layer of soft green grass right under his mother's feet. Just like the boundless savanna in his memories, he paints it evenly, stroke by stroke, terrified of leaving any empty space. For he knows the more and softer the grass beneath her, the less it will hurt when she steps on it. Unlike how he feels right now, standing on the hard concrete floor, which makes the soles of his feet ache as he continues to paint. For a fleeting moment, he seems to return to that peaceful, leisurely time spent under the shade with his mother. But all too soon, he is pulled back to reality. Finally, as he tremblingly signs his name in a corner of the canvas, the painting is complete. But the world was never meant to be like this. A baby elephant's trunk should be wrapped around his mother's tail, not these cold paint brushes. The elephant paintings we witness have never been about art or passion. They are a form of abuse born solely to satisfy human selfishness. While we marvel at these elephants' astonishing painting abilities, have we ever wondered, do they truly enjoy painting? Hopefully, one day, the beautiful scenes in these paintings will become a reality once more, allowing these calves to return to nature's embrace, back to their gentle mothers, reunited with their elephant families, running freely across the vast savanna, and enjoying the happiness that truly belongs to them.